Yo, 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 yo. What's up, fam? Video number 4.
Are you going to use that every single time?
That's right. That's like the
Got our intro down.
That's right. And tell you what, be an amigo and subscribe.
Yeah, that's the new motto.
That's right.
We actually had it written on the board, but it's taken off now. So just be an amigo and subscribe. So Marcos,
Joel.
We are about a week into this new business.
That's right. Just to let you know, today is Friday. It is Friday. It's
10:40 p.m. and we are at it.
That's right. We just got done recording some videos for GoAtlasDigital.com, and it's going to be basically the first set of video to be pitching businesses. We just ordered a green screen yesterday.
It's a good investment.
Good investment. I think it was like, what, 90 bucks? I have no fucking idea how it works, but Connor knows. So
I think today,
that's going to be exciting.
do you want to talk about excuses maybe?
Yeah.
Because
Let me give you my quote of the day. Do you want to say it?
no, I'm going to keep a straight face while you say it.
Quote of the day is, stop being a little bitch.
That's right. Stop being a little bitch.
I don't know, man. I kind of been following Grant Cardone a lot, just kind of like you follow Gary Vee. And I don't know if it's like the way that he thinks it might be rubbing off on me, but I kind of agree with him in a sense that people are becoming too weak.
Yeah, and I think like a lot of people want the results without putting in the work. I mean, right now I'm still working my 9 to 5. I go to work from 9 to 5. I get to your house at like 6, and we grind to like 11 p.m. And obviously that's not every single night. Some nights I can't do it. We don't stay up. We don't work that late. But that's sort of the goal. And let's say I do go home at 9 p.m. I'll still be grinding at my house till 11 or 12. So we're putting in about 5 hours a day on top of all the priorities we do have. And like, that's what it takes. I mean, that's what separates the winners from the losers.
I think that's important to really get it recorded. I closed my 3rd client today for my other agency. So before GoAtlasDigital.com, I started a social media internet marketing agency called Social Media Internet Marketing.com.
It's genius.
Very straight up. SMIM, by the way.
That's why he brought me on board, to help him with branding, because he didn't know how to position himself.
That's right, and Joel is very good at it.
That's like calling like McDonald's like burgers and fries.
Yeah.
Or Chipotle, it's like burritos and
bowls. Burritos and bowls. That's right. Burritos? Well, it works. People wouldn't ask, like, what the fuck is Chipotle?
That's true.
It's burritos and bowls. So it does make sense, at least in my mind. But anyway, so I have 3 clients right now. I'm most excited about GoAtlasDigital.com. It's very branded. Go check it out.
GoAtlasDigital.com.
Website link down below.
Yeah. When you check this out, it'll be live.
That's right.
GoAtlasDigital.com. And you know, we spent about a week on a website, and again, I think the biggest sort of tension we've had is you want to focus on the bottom line, which is necessary, because again, if Marcos wants to leave his other project behind, and if I want to go full time with this, we need to drive some sales. And me spending more than a week on the website is not going to help. So I think we set a deadline of by Friday the website has to be done, and I have to make a last few tweaks, but it's pretty much done.
That's funny because so Joel's working on the website, and I'm building the list of businesses, rock climbing gyms around our area. And while he's working on the website, I'm like, hey man, is that what you're doing right now specifically going to help us get more sales? And so he's starting to go all into like his explanation and his little shell as far as like,
it's a big shell, dude.
It's a big shell.
It's a big shell
for big boys. Big shell for big boys.
That's right.
And in the conclusion, I don't know.
I think the conclusion is, I think Marcos is right. Like, the bottom line is, making momentum on the sales front. And if that's not happening, then who cares about anything else that we're working on? At the same time, like, I think what I was saying today is I still have to work on being able to let go, and that's not going to happen overnight. So what I asked Marcos is like, hey, keep pushing me, keep being a dick, you know,
Am I a dick?
No, you're not a dick,
No.
but like, you know, keep being upfront about it. Like, dude, stop working on the website. Let's
Stop
move on.
being a little bitch. Anyways, the conclusion is that he wanted 30 minutes to get something done that he could probably do it in 7 minutes. So I said, fine, we'll compromise, we'll meet in the middle. And I said, you got 15 minutes to finish it. And
You got it done.
it's fucking amazing.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks beautiful.
Yeah, it looks great. I think you need to elevate the computer. Well, I don't know, maybe.
I don't
But
know.
anyways, moral of the story is we got Connor on board. We got a green screen coming. It's Friday at 10:45 at night, and we are still here working on our marketing agency. So
I got another moral for these guys.
go for it.
Moral number 2 is if we're sounding a little loopy, it's because it's 10:45 and we've been working. I mean, I think both since like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I feel like at
literally
this
woke
point in
up
the
and-
night I can't speak English anymore.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning, dude. I usually wake up. So just to kind of tell you my morning ritual, I think that might be something valuable if you are watching in the morning. So usually I try to give myself 2 hours in the morning. I wake up, I go to the bathroom, I start taking a shit, and I get on my phone to kind of look at social media and stuff. After that, I get in the shower. That's usually the time that I'm combining my habits with meditation. So I try to visualize what it is that I want to get done for the day. That's usually what happens. Afterwards, I come downstairs, cook 2 eggs, 2 toast with butter and honey. And
Damn,
while
dude,
I'm eating,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's like my, with a cup of coffee and my athletic greens, which is my vitamins for the day. While I'm doing that, I usually take between 30 minutes to 45 minutes eating breakfast. So I take my time eating breakfast while I'm watching some sort of instructional or how-to video of some sort, whether it's a motivational speech. But that's when I work on myself, is in those 2 hours in the morning. Sometimes I get my pull-ups in, sometimes I don't. I've been slacking on that. I need to get better at it. But there's this really good book called The Miracle Morning. If you ever have the opportunity to read it, it's a great book. It's called The Miracle Morning. It's one of the books that changed my life and helped me kind of get into the habit of having that morning ritual.
That's
in
awesome,
the end,
man.
Yeah, in the end, if you have a good morning ritual, you have a pretty good chance of being successful, I believe. I think that's where it begins.
Dude, I don't even want to tell my morning ritual. I ate a PB&J sandwich and I drove to work.
Yeah, but I mean, your morning ritual, you were telling me this morning that you drive
That's
40
true.
minutes and
I just to tell you guys, so I drive 40 minutes to work, and every single morning I'm learning something. Like, not 1 minute is wasted. Like, not even listening to music, not even silence, just always learning. Like, if you think about it, if I go to work, I don't know, 280 days a year,
Dude.
because obviously 365 minus weekends or whatever, I don't know what the number is, but whatever days I end up going to work, times 45 minutes there and back, so like an hour and a half, like that's just an insane amount of hours for learning.
I mean, I think so there's another book by Darren Hardy called The Compound Effect. Have you heard of it?
I have not, but it's similar to Jeff Olson.
That's right. There's also The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Yeah, that's also very good books, but it compounds on itself. You have this exponential growth to learning, right? Like Warren Buffett says, he reads between 250 to 500 pages a day, and he says knowledge is like compound interest. It compounds on itself.
That's awesome,
That's another
man.
good quote. Which
I would say,
brings us to the quote of the day.
let's do it.
I mean, if you have something else, I think you can.
No,
you
I
can
think
do
it's
this
good.
one today. I did yesterday.
I think I don't know, I'm starting to get loopy, so I think we got to finish this video soon. Okay, quote number 45. This is Get You Done quote book. We're going to be referencing it every single day. So quote number 45, you can't put out projects that you don't use yourself. Oh, guess what? It's by my boy Gary Vee.
Gary Vee.
You can't put out projects that you don't use yourself.
You can't put out projects that you don't use yourself.
So essentially, like, that tells me is like make sure that your words are being backed up by action. Make sure that whatever you're putting out is something that you're also creating, doing, and stand behind.
Doing yourself. Solving your own problems.
And guess what? Like, we talk about like being a media company first, and while we're still learning, and obviously the video quality is still not nearly at the level that we want to get it, we're still trying to we're putting out projects that we are also using ourselves.
That's right.
Like this video blog. So
very cool. I'm really excited about these. Anyways, fam, till next time, we'll see you Monday. And
be our amigo.
Oh, actually not Monday, yeah. Oh yeah, be an amigo and subscribe.
See you guys.
But yeah, anyways, Joel is going out. I think he had a vacation booked or something, so he'll be back next Wednesday.
Yep.
So till Wednesday, unless I solo this, but maybe with Connor, I can have Connor come over. But
no, don't do that.
yeah, Connor. Thank you, Connor. Shout out, Connor.
Dude, I can't even speak tonight.